raise their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers. Robots in disguise, the Transformers. More than meets the eye, the Transformers.
Hello everybody, this is Chris Transformers Memes, and today we are ranking the G1 Season 1 Decepticons. G1 is one of those iconic stuff that people tend to bargain over. We rank these based off of the designs. I'm actually joined by AtomicChimichanga. She is transgender, so please support her. She hasn't even started her transition yet. So, but anyway, without further ado, let's get on to it with Season 1 of G1 Decepticons. Alright, so first things first. Acid Storm, what are your thoughts? Actually, let's just group it all together, because we know it's all going to be the same. Maybe different with the with the other Seekers. What do you think of Acid Storm?
Oh man, I really love Acid Storm personally. I don't know what it is about it. It's the neon green.
The neon green personally, the neon green fits the Seeker mold, but he needs more. He needs more love. So I would say he's probably somewhere along Absolute or better.
I'm gonna say Absolute. I am tempted to just say all the way to the top, but the coloring is a little bit too monotone for that. So,
yeah,
I would personally go Absolute. I don't know about you.
I'm gonna put him under Absolute. He's definitely not gonna go on higher than probably highest, but Bombshell. I'm pretty biased towards Bombshell. I'll say that. I'm gonna say this. I am biased towards Bombshell. I think he's the best Insecticon. Kickback and Shrapnel are pretty in my opinion, but Bombshell hits it off. But I just personally love Scientists, so...
Yeah, I have to agree with that. The other Insecticons, I really have to think about it for a second. I used to really like Kickback when I was younger, but now I really like Bombshell. I think that he is the best Insecticon. I do agree with that, yeah. I'm not sure where I'd put him, though. He is really cool, and he's got the best design, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say top of Absolute or bottom of Badassery.
Yeah, let's say maybe like top of Absolute right now, and we'll see maybe if we move him up.
Yeah, we can always
later on.
We can always edit the tier list later on.
Oh yeah.
All right, Bone Crusher.
Bone Crusher.
Honestly,
he's just not as cool as the movie.
In Season 1, in Season 1, the Constructicons only got one episode, and that was the final episode of Season 1.
Yeah, didn't really see a lot of them then.
So, probably... I don't know. I'm not really a fan of his design.
And he's got, like... Are his legs green also or something? Like, he's just all kind of one color?
He's all one color, but he's got, like, that little black cap on him.
Yeah, he's got a really square torso and then really long legs that are all the same color. I don't know. He's just not my favorite of the Constructicons.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Pure Deception under him, to be honest. I don't know about you, but
yeah, I'm between that or Somewhat Proud. Either one of them I'm happy with, because yeah, he's not my favorite.
Yeah. All right, everyone's favorite, Devastator, the first combiner ever.
Cool concept. He's cool, and I do like when combiners have either very similar colors or the same color scheme throughout all of the members. because it makes it more uniform.
Mm-hmm.
And so I really do love the overall color scheme of Devastator.
Now, here's an actual good question. I have one design on him, but there's a second design out there of where his visor is actually split into two different eyes.
Oh, yeah. I like the visor more, personally. I really like visors.
Visors are absolute badass. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like they're wearing, like, shades or something, which is, it's cool, you know?
Yeah. Why do you think
And it just looks good.
Jazz is popular probably because of the visor, in my opinion.
Well, that's why I like him, yeah. Yeah, Devastator, man. He's got to go up high, in my opinion.
What are you thinking? Because I'm thinking of putting him in top of better, somewhere up there.
Yeah, I'd say top of better or bottom of absolute. Let me think about that.
I'll put him in better for right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
And Hook. I honestly like battling Hook and Transformers Devastation, to be honest.
Hook is kind of cool, in my opinion. I actually really kind of like Hook.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Hook is definitely like top 2 Constructicons for me. Definitely. We'll get to the other one. I think Hook is like top 2 Constructicons for me. Yeah.
Well, I don't even know where I want to put him. But as I did say, I do like Hook.
Yeah, I like him too. I kind of want to put him in like bottom of absolute. I don't like him more than Acid Storm, but I do really like him.
Cause yeah, I'll put him below Acid Storm.
Yeah.
All right, Nova Storm. Again, this
Ion Storm.
Ion Storm. Sorry.
Don't worry.
I asked about which Rainmaker is which, and they still messed it up.
It happened. When I bought that Siege pack, I messed them up for like the first month. I still was like, "Where's which?"
Hey,
yeah,
it's not
it's
like
a little confusing.
It's not like Nacelle versus Hotlink or.
Yeah, they just don't stand out as much. The only one that stands out like a lot is like Acid Storm because he's such a different color from most of the other Seekers.
Yeah, but
whereas like Ion Storm is, he's blue, but we have Thundercracker who is more interesting. So,
yeah,
I'm not sure.
Ion Storm though, like Seeker designs are badass, but I don't think that color's worth it.
Solid blue, no, you need something like the silver to break it up more. I don't think the blue by itself works. No, I'd put that pretty low. I'm tempted to say Pure Deception.
I think it goes below Bone Crusher, to be honest.
Yeah, because at least like Bone Crusher has his own design.
Yeah.
I'd put it below Bone Crusher. Yeah. Not my favorite at all.
All right. I'm not too sure if it's this one or the other one, but Kickback.
Yeah, it's Kickback, I think. Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not too sure if the comments are gonna roar over Kickback or Shrapnel, because I heard people prefer Shrapnel over Bombshell and whatnot.
Yeah, they're really torn on like who the best Insecticon is or the best design. I even like with the recent reveal, with the recent reveal of Shrapnel for Legacy, there's some people who really loved it and some people I don't know. Same with Kickback. I kind of like it, but it's It's not my favorite.
It's the grasshopper that kills me on it.
Yeah, because I mean the robot design is pretty cool, and I like how the wings are like on his shoulders in a weird way.
Like, I don't think this guy deserves
grasshopper.
I don't think this guy deserves absolute. Probably low of better, top of absolute, or somewhat.
Yeah, I would say low of better, personally.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's favorite, Laserbeak.
Are we going Laserbeak with the eyes or the visor? I can't remember what it was in G1.
I didn't even know Laserbeak had a visor.
It was just a toy.
It was
one of the two, but yeah, it's a toy, I think. I do love Laserbeak though. He's just cool. And he's a condor.
Okay, to be honest, I know this is season 2, but I prefer Laserbeak over Buzzsaw. That's just my opinion.
I like Laserbeak. I prefer Buzzsaw just because we just don't see him as much.
Yeah.
But if we're just talking about like design, I think that the red works better than the yellow. So design-wise, I'd still say Laserbeak is better. But personal preference.
Yeah.
Where do you want to put Laserbeak?
Probably
Pretty
more
iconic.
He's very iconic. I want to say that. Oh, it's tough. Let's come back to him. Because we can't. I don't know where to put him.
I think. I'm kind of thinking like bottom of badassery.
Yeah.
Because it really is different, you know, than what we see with most of the others. Because he's more like animalistic. Same with Ravage, which we'll get to. But yeah, Laserbeak. I think bottom of badassery probably.
Yeah, bottom of badassery. Long Haul. He's one of them. That's all I'll say.
Long.
I don't have any connection to Long Haul.
Yeah. No. He's like that wide Putin meme. He reminds me of his At a state, I like it than Bone Crusher. I like him than Bone Crusher.
Yeah. I honestly, with the visor, he's above Bone Crusher for me.
Oh yeah.
Because
I would say like somewhat crud.
Yeah, he's probably the low end of somewhat crud.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not amazing. Better than Bone Crusher.
But there's not a lot going on for him.
No. Not really.
Alright. Everyone's favorite
Mixmaster is my favorite Constructicon person. I like him design-wise.
His design even worked for a cement mixer. Mixmaster is really good. I really like Mixmaster. So
it's a really cool one.
So no hesitation, badassery.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. But maybe low end of badassery, but still, yeah, that's where I'd put him.
Should it go above or below Laserbeak?
I kind of think Laserbeak's probably still better. So probably below Laserbeak. I don't know. What do you think?
I'll put him below. I was thinking put him below.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, Nova.
Yeah.
Nova Storm?
Yeah, this was Nova Storm. Yeah. Gosh, Nova Storm. I like the yellow more than the blue. I think the yellow works. I think it's, again, same with Acid Storm, something we don't see a lot. I mean, we do have Sunstorm. but it's more orange, I guess. But
Yeah.
Nova Storm, not as amazing as Acid Storm, in my opinion, but way better than Ion Storm.
Yeah, that yellow works. You still need the silver to, or at least some other complementary color to break it up. Like
Yeah.
the pure neon green works. Like there's some issues with the neon green being there, but it still works for Acid Storm. Nova Storm, the yellow works. Just needs to break it up a little bit more.
Yeah. I feel like Nova Storm, the thing that works for both Nova Storm and Acid Storm is that their colors are so neon and so obviously like bright and like a frog, like those poison frogs that are like super, super bright, and you know that they're dangerous and you know that they're poisonous, right? And that's kind of the vibe I get from Acid Storm and Nova Storm.
Yeah.
They're like super bright colors which warn of how dangerous they are, whereas Ion Storm, we're really picking on Ion Storm. Ion Storm is just like this baby blue color, and it's like, okay, what are you gonna do? Put my baby to sleep in a nursery? Like, it's just not the same,
Yeah.
I like Nova Storm, but not as much as Acid Storm.
So I'll just put him. I might as well just put him in bottom of better, below Kickback.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Bottom of better.
Yeah. Okay, everyone's favorite cat, Ravage.
Average. God.
I remember when I first got introduced to Ravage, being this like jaguar that spit all these balls out in Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah. That was weird. It was kind of interesting. I mean, honestly, kind of weird, but I like that version.
Yeah.
The G1 also is pretty interesting. I mean, we're strictly talking cartoons, obviously, very different from like Marvel Comics, where didn't all the animals talk in the comics or something?
I do not know.
But they don't in the cartoon. Yeah, they don't in the cartoon. I like Ravage quite a bit.
He's one of those.
Same with Laserbeak.
He's one of those iconic ones.
Yeah, it's like people will instantly recognize, Ravage. I feel like maybe if you don't say, maybe you say the name, they don't. But when you show them, they're like, oh yeah, they remember that. I think he deserves to be in Badassery.
Yeah.
I really do.
Right next to right next to Laserbeak. I'd say below Laserbeak because Laserbeak's actually a little bit more iconic than Ravage in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but Laserbeak above X-Men.
Yeah. All right, the Refractor Jones. Or sorry, as G1 said it, Reflector.
Reflector. I don't know. What do you think about this one? They're drones, technically, right?
They're cannon fodder, so there's really nothing to say about them. But design-wise,
they're just Beacons.
Design-wise, I like the camera bit.
Yeah, it's not bad, and I feel like the color scheme really works, and it really fits the theme of like Decepticon troops.
Yeah.
It really gives that vibe. I kind of like Reflector. He's not amazing. He's just like, he's okay. He's interesting.
I'm honestly thinking above long haul.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Not
Definitely
much,
above long haul.
not much going on for him.
Yeah, it's kind of simplistic, but it has something there that isn't completely awful. It works for what it is, which is not much.
All right. One of the most controversial things, Rumble.
You're gonna get comments about this.
Yeah. So let's dispute the comments a little bit. Do not say Rumble is red, Frenzy is blue. We already know G1. Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red. But let's go off with our opinions just so that you guys know us better. I'm honestly Rumble is red, Frenzy is, or Rumble is blue, Frenzy is red. What about you, Gwen?
Same. Rumble is blue and Frenzy is red. I'm not a big fan of when they switch that up. And
Gotta love the movie.
That's animation and stuff.
Remember that one movie era where there was
There are two ones.
two frenzies?
Yeah. Man.
Anyway, so
Didn't they have like two? Was it two ejects or two rewinds? Also, I don't remember. There was, for like a brief moment, there was like something that happened there too, where they shifted color.
I don't think so. But
Crazy, yeah. But yeah, Rumble for me is blue / kind of purplish. It's not even that blue, really.
I think it's blue.
He's more like lavender.
I think he's blue. Anyway, let's get on to making this tier list, shall we?
Let's start a whole new discourse. Rumble is lavender, friend is. Oh gosh.
Anyway, so
I have another 40 years of discourse.
anyway, so Rumble, where do you? I like Rumble.
I like him. He's just a little guy, you know.
Everyone likes the little
I
guy.
kind of like him. Gosh. I like it more than Hook. Maybe. No. I'd kind of put it in like bottom of absolute, maybe. I don't know. What about you?
Had to talk to somebody real quick. So, bottom of, yeah. Wait, did you say bottom of absolute?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the color scheme. I do like the design.
It is good. It is good.
Yeah, I'll put him in bottom of absolute. Alright, comments, you better shut up now before I kick your asses. Okay. Scavenger. The mix.
Avenger.
Again, Visor. I'm gonna save this with Scrapper and Soundwave too, but Scavenger, in my opinion, is like the more crazy one.
Yeah.
But that's probably the
I'm not the biggest fan of his visor specifically. I feel like it's too small for some reason.
Yeah, I can see that.
The design isn't bad. I like what he turns into.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, good old excavator.
I'm not sure. Where would you be?
I would honestly say between Devastator and Kickback. He's good, but not the best.
Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Better than Kickback, yeah. I think that's a good spot for Scavenger.
Yeah. Alright, so you've probably been wondering what my favorite Constructicon is. It's, of course, Scrapper. It not being the leader,
Scrapper's good.
but I just love the battle mask and the mix of the visor too. French kiss.
Yeah. Not even chef's kiss, just French kiss.
Why did I say French kiss? Anyway. But
It's good though.
yeah.
I see how much you like Scrapper.
But also the rest of his body just breaks it apart and makes it more appealing.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually really like this one.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me think of the double Target Master Scoop. But that came after, obviously. But I always kind of get Scoop vibes. But I guess Scoop has vibes of Scrapper, since that would what I would order. Yeah, Scrapper is really cool. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know where I put him though. Would you put
I was honestly gonna put him above Mixmaster, but I know you're pretty biased to Mixmaster.
Well, we can put them right next to each other. They're both really good.
Yeah. But who should I put on top of who?
Scrap the lead, right?
Scrapper is the leader.
I said put on top. He deserves it for being the leader.
Yeah. Alright. Big Booby, I mean, Shockwave.
My favorite. One of my all-time favorite Decepticons.
One of the four. One of the founding fathers. Hello, everybody. I want to make a quick correction that Shockwave is one of the founding fathers in the cartoon. Shockwave did not get a toy until 1985. He was not part of the first 28 figures released in 1984. Back to the video. There's of Transformers. Shockwave is one of the most popular.
Yeah, whenever they want to do like, what they call that, where they have the main designs that kind of cross different line, whatever.
Yeah. Well,
they have, name that. What is that called?
Well, honestly,
I cannot remember.
To get my opinion out of the way, not only the big titty, but the laser cannon in the right hand and the Cyclops head surely wins it for me. I personally think it goes above
it's
laser
super.
cannon.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got to be, at least what we have so far. He's got to be at the top of badassery, for sure.
By the way,
I mean the colors. I mean, it's Decepticon purple, the laser cannon arm, the eye, the big boobies, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Evergreen. That's the word I'm looking for. Evergreen designs, where they have like the kind of uniform design across like Cyberverse and whatever.
Yeah.
Authentics toy line, all of that. So like, Shockwave is one of those core characters. You got Megatron, you've got Starscream, you've got Shockwave, you've got Bumblebee, you've got Optimus, right? And those are like the characters you're always gonna get.
Yeah.
And so like Shockwave is super popular, super relevant, super important. Definitely would put him at top of badassery. Absolutely.
Yeah, remember, comments, that this is this is both of our opinions. This is not based on the fandom. This is both of our opinions.
Yeah.
Just one. Now, this guy didn't really have any hype to him. Shrapnel. He did not have any hype when we saw his figure.
For real, right? He's the only one who didn't get leaked, and there was less hype for him than everyone else.
Exactly.
Oh gosh, poor guy. I don't think he's as good as Nova Storm. I don't know. He's okay.
But the design fits better than Nova Storm.
Yeah, I guess it is more like unique.
Wasn't he the one? Wasn't he the one that repeated his word that had that little grammar issue?
Where he repeats the last word of each sentence?
Yeah.
You know what? As I was thinking about that when we were talking about Bombshell, because I was trying to think which one, if it was Kickback or Shrapnel that did that. Because one of them does it in G1, and then for the Fall of Cybertron game, they changed it to the other one. And I can't remember which is which.
Yeah, I think it was Shrapnel. But
I think it's Shrapnel who originally has in G1, because now that I think about it, in Fall of Cybertron, Kickback was like jumping around as a grasshopper, taunting you.
Yeah.
So I think it was Shrapnel. Yeah.
I'm honestly gonna put him above Nova Storm.
Yeah, under Kickback, but above.
Kickback is nowhere even close to.
Comments.
Kickback's nowhere even close to pure deception. What are you talking about? You mean between Bone Crusher
Wait,
and
are you
Nova
talking
Storm?
about Nova Storm or Ion Storm?
Nova Storm. Or Ion Storm. I did it again!
Okay, I was thinking Nova. I'm thinking the yellow one.
I was thinking the blue one, but I got the name confused. Again.
What if we do like a middle ground and put him like in the middle of somewhat crud?
Yeah, let's put him between Reflector and Long Haul.
Yeah. That picture of Shrapnel is him reacting to that information.
Facts. Big old facts. Alright, so we are in the most iconic ones, other than Shockwave.
Gosh, yeah.
So there's going to be debate in the comments. So please
Yeah,
calm yourselves before and watch what we think. We're obviously not gonna put them in pure deception or somewhat crud, but
Yeah, no.
There's chances that they're gonna be in better.
True. Yeah.
Alright. So, Skyward.
Gotham. More.
I like the black. I like this Transformers, especially Decepticons with a black color scheme. It fits them well. Skyward,
Yeah, it really does.
Sound Blaster, and hell, even Nemesis Prime. They all work.
I love those. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and when they have like the accent colors, accent can work black, great. Like I work with the purple and Sound Blaster with the red, and Nemesis Prime with the teal. It just really helps to make it look just extra badass. I'm gonna just say it right out. I think Skywarp with the three main Seekers, Skywarp is the one that looks the best, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I would say. But might I also add, of the three main Seekers, he has the most unique ability of all of them that we have seen the most.
Also, yeah. And thank goodness that we got to actually see that again in Earthspark, which, by the way, Goth Mommy.
I have not watched Earthspark yet. So I've watched like 3 episodes. I haven't had time.
Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you when. Anyway, I like Skywalker.
I honestly prefer him over Shockwave.
That is a tough question. That's where it really gets difficult. I think I still prefer Shockwave personally.
All right, fine. I'll make him a section. I'll put him below Shockwave. But that's where. Here's where my opinion is. But here's where our.
Goes in area.
But that's where our opinion is. Soundwave.
Yeah.
Soundwave, the most iconic Transformer in existence.
Yeah, Soundwave.
Again, it's the mix.
Something so special.
It's the mix between the cassettes, the battle mask, the visor, the voice, the alternate mode. This guy is just the most famous. And this guy is this guy's even the face of the Decepticon insignia.
I mean, you said everything that can be said. It's just incredible. Soundwave, in every version of Transformers that Soundwave shows up in, he's always cool. Heck, even the G2 designs I like. You know, Soundwave always stands out. Soundwave always has something special about him, obviously including G1, right? Yeah. That is just super, super, super cool. Not just the design, but the abilities, like you said, the alternate mode. There's some people, maybe they think it's kind of lame because it's just a cassette player, you know, but I just really love that. Yeah. I think that there's something about that, and it gets more special with time because you look back on it and you're like, a cassette player? You know, it's kind of fun, you know? I like it. like it.
But where should our
Where would you
opinion...
put him?
With all these iconic names, it's gonna get hard because they're good, but where do we want to put them?
I think, personally, if we're just talking about design,
The
because if we're talking
design...
about personality, then Soundwave goes to the top. But if we're talking about design, I'd put him between Skywarp and Laserbeam.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see your favorite. Also, might I add that, it goes Soundwave, Laserbeak, and Ravage, and then Rumble's all the way fucking down below. And
Rumble's
absolute.
like looking up from his row. He's looking up like,
Daddy,
why have you forsaken me?
I thought you loved me. Alright. The most famous name seeker in existence. The one that we have seen in every single series, and it's always the same. Starscream.
I'm gonna get roasted for this. I can see it coming.
Say it.
Not my favorite color scheme for Starscream. If we're just talking about the cartoon, I think that I like the Action Master color scheme more, and I like the Marvel Comics color scheme more. Not really a fan of the gray. I think there's a little too much of it.
I'm honestly a fan of the color.
Good. It's just not my favorite Seeker color scheme.
I'm honestly a fan of the color scheme. It's just a little too much, like how you said on the gray. The silver. But the mix of
the gray works with the jet. The gray looks great for the jet, especially because, you know, most of the other main Seekers and stuff, they have the silver or gray accents, which, you know, show up a little bit on the alternate mode, but for Starscream, he really stands out as a jet because he's just mostly gray. But then in robot mode, it's just a little bit too much gray, I feel like.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna get roasted for this too, but with all the points you've been saying, I think he goes somewhere in absolute. Probably above Bombshell, in my opinion. Like, he's still up there in one of the most iconic characters, but I just don't think. Honestly, if we're talking about voice as well in here, Starscream also has a really good voice. What the? Almighty Megatron!
How do you feel, mighty Megatron?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. But yeah, if we're just talking design, absolute, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Thundercracker. I have literally no connection to Thundercracker. I just like the teal on him.
It looks good.
Yeah.
I like like I said with Ion Storm, I had to think about it for a second. Like I said with Ion Storm, you know, the blue is not the problem, it's just that Ion Storm is too much of the blue, right?
Yeah, and now that we have the blue
with
here,
Thundercracker, yeah, that solves the problem. You got the silver, you got the blue, you got, you know, breaks it up a little bit. And it works a lot better. I kind of want to put him above Starscream, like bottom of badassery.
I don't think he deserves to go there.
Where would you put him?
I honestly think he's below Starscream. As I said, I don't have any connection to Thundercracker. I just like the design.
You can put him below Starscream.
Yeah, I'm putting him below.
He is not as iconic, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going below.
What area, more or less?
All right. Everyone has been waiting to this little bit of the video. Well, we might edit the list and see if we like it more or like it less, but to be honest, Megatron, one of the most used Transformers. He's been in every single series, every single game. The only thing that I can think of that Megatron has not been in a series for is Headmasters, really anything Japanese, but Headmasters and Age of Extinction.
Yeah. Otherwise, he always shows up.
Yeah,
And he
so...
kind of has to.
Well, yeah, how else are you supposed to have Optimus fighting? He's not going to be fighting Galvatron. I mean, he did, but...
Yeah. Yeah, still, it'd be kind of strange, yeah, now that I think about that. Megatron's G1 design is interesting.
Yeah,
I kind of feel mixed about it. There are moments where I really like it, and then there's like other days where I look at it and I'm like, yeah, it's okay.
I'm going to say this now. I personally prefer Galvatron over Megatron.
Oh, yeah. It was definitely an improvement in design, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that there's so many more iconic and interesting versions of Megatron than G1, cartoon design-wise. But he's not bad, and I do like the head and, the bucket head. I do like that.
That's been a recurring theme, so don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, it carries over, and I think that shows just kind of how iconic that of his design is to the extent where at least that is something that you consistently have. And the drum can, which, also really cool. That part is really cool.
Yeah.
Is he better than Starscream?
I like him more than... Actually... Now I'm confused about myself. Because I don't know where I want to put him.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Yeah. I mean, he's the leader, so he deserves to be somewhere.
Yeah. Maybe below Soundwave.
Yeah.
I think Soundwave has a more interesting design.
Alright.
I think still overall more cohesive color scheme than Starscream, I suppose. Even though it is fairly gray, it at least goes together pretty well. I put him below Soundwave. Yeah.
I'm gonna send you what the list looks like right now. And we are to see if we both are satisfied with it. If we are satisfied, this is what it looks like. If not, we're gonna edit it a little bit.
Okay.
So
Let me look at this.
What are your thoughts of this
Is
list?
it the same as mine? I like it. I mean, there's not many designs that are really bad. There's only two that are really like pure deception.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, they deserve to be there. I think actually pretty good list overall. I don't think that there's anything that needs to move. I don't think. It looks good to me. What do you think?
I like it where it stands. That tells it. This is our G1 Season 1 Decepticon list.
Heck yeah. Gotta do your season time.
Alright. I'll see y'all in Season 2.
Crazy.
Peace.